I'm Robbie Butler.
I'm Dana Butler.
I'm Brad Spain.
I'm Brittany Spain.
We've seen both of our children be baptized. We've seen them grow in their faith.
I feel like our kids have learned a lot since we've been going to Life Center, being in the classes with Miss Deborah.
We've definitely made relationships.
Some relationships brought us there, and we've made new ones, and just good people that help us, spiritually grounded people that help us grow. We had met some friends through a small group, Chad and Nicole Berry. We lived in Gallatin. There was a property in Greenbrier through a family friend that was made aware to us. We ended up buying it. Chad was like, "Hey, you're moving up this way. You should try Life Center."
Brad would probably just say, "Well, we met the preacher at school," which we did. We met him at the elementary school, him and Leah, and they invited us to church, and we just were like, "Oh yeah, that's great," and kind of went on. But then we ran into him. I ran into him again at the school, and Brad ran into Spencer at Tasha's. And we really felt like we were being told to come to Life Center, and we didn't know we would know anybody there. We only knew them. And the first Sunday we came was when he had everybody break into groups and pray. But we loved it from the beginning, and we felt like we finally had found a church.
So just through an invite from Chad Berry, and it's from week one, we just fell in love with it.
It's like the last weekend in September, first weekend in October, when we moved, and we never looked back. And we want our kids to see that that's an important part of our lives. We want that to be something that they know that that's what we do. We go to worship corporately on Sundays, and hopefully that'll carry over from when they're adults.
I feel like I get a lot out of it every Sunday.
So encouraging. Spencer always talks about not just showing up and like going through the motions. It really pushes you to join a group or volunteer, and I love that.
And if we're not attending, it's easier to skip reading your Bible, it's easier to skip praying, it's easier to
You don't have the accountability, from your fellow friends and believers. For me, that's just a big deal. As head of household, to set that example for them.
Well, if you don't attend, you don't make the connections and the relationships that you need when things are good to celebrate together, and when you're burdened with something, to have a friend that you can call.
I guess you just get the sense of community. It's all being together. I would try to encourage them that, especially at Life Center, I feel like no one is judgmental. No one's there to look at you and think you're not saved or you're not as high up as you should be as a Christian. We all are learning. Nobody knows as much as they need to know. And as long as you're showing up, that's step one.